If you think olive oil is only meant for cooking, believe me, you're missing one of the biggest powers sitting in your kitchen. Because when olive oil and cloves come together, something deeper happens inside the body. It's not just about reducing pain. This combination goes after inflammation right at its root. And remember, inflammation is not just joint pain. It's a silent fire, a fire that irritates your gut, slows down your liver, narrows your arteries, dulls your skin, and makes your mind feel heavy. That's why unexplained fatigue, bloating, joint stiffness, or constant brain fog often aren't just lifestyle issues. More often, they're signs of ongoing inflammation inside your body. Let's take a step back for a moment. Centuries ago, when there were no labs, no MRIs, no blood reports, people still found healing. In both Ayurvedic and Chinese medicine, you'll find references to something called warm oil infusions. The oil was often olive oil, and the spice, cloves. What's fascinating is this. These two systems developed worlds apart. Different languages, different cultures, different geographies, and yet the remedy was almost identical. So the question naturally comes up, was this just tradition? Or was there real science behind it? Modern research has finally given us the answer. Today's laboratories have begun to measure what ancient healers could only feel. In a study published last year, scientists combined two natural elements. One compound came from olive oil. The other came from cloves. The result wasn't just surprising, it was shocking. Inflammation didn't fade slowly, it collapsed within 90 minutes. So the real question is, why is this remedy so powerful? Cloves may look like an ordinary kitchen spice, but in reality, they're one of nature's most effective tools, designed to act directly on hidden inflammation inside the body. Cloves contain a unique compound called eugenol. Eugenol is a strong anti-inflammatory agent. It doesn't just cover up pain. It blocks the very signals that create inflammation in the first place. And when inflammation comes down, pain, stiffness, and swelling naturally begin to ease. And research backs this up. A 2019 study showed that eugenol can deactivate two of the body's biggest inflammation signals within just a few hours. But here's the key detail most people miss. Eugenol can't do its job alone. That's because eugenol is fat-soluble, which means without a healthy fat present, the body simply can't absorb most of it properly. And this is where olive oil steps in. Extra virgin olive oil isn't just an oil, it acts as a carrier for eugenol. Think of it as a vehicle that delivers eugenol straight to your cells, right where inflammation actually lives. When these two work together, the effect isn't just theoretical. People genuinely feel the difference. Most commonly, they notice less bloating, smoother digestion, clearer, fresher-looking skin, and a noticeable drop in joint pain. That's why this isn't just a home remedy. It's where science and real-world experience meet. Emma is a 42-year-old massage therapist. She worked in New Jersey. Her entire day was spent helping other people feel better. But the irony was this. When her day ended, her own body felt completely worn out, especially her lower back. After every session, there was a burning sensation, sometimes stiffness, sometimes sudden, sharp pain. Painkillers only gave temporary relief. She tried physiotherapy, too, but the pain always came back. Emma wasn't chasing a miracle. She just wanted something that could calm her body from the inside. That's when she came across olive oil and cloves. She didn't treat it like medicine. She kept it simple. Every morning, on an empty stomach, 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil with 1 to 2 crushed cloves. That was it. The first 2 days, nothing dramatic happened, but on the 3rd day, she noticed something subtle. After work, the sharp burning pain wasn't as intense. By the 5th day, the stiffness in her lower back had eased. And when a full week passed, Emma realized something important. For the first time, she wasn't collapsing into bed after work. In her words, the pain didn't suddenly disappear, but in its place came a gentle warmth, like my joints had finally learned how to relax. That was the moment Emma understood this wasn't just a pain issue, it was an inflammation issue, and when inflammation calms down, the body slowly begins to repair itself. But there's one thing you really need to remember. This is not a magic potion, and taking more doesn't guarantee better results. Doctors keep the advice simple. 1 to 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil daily with just 1 to 2 crushed cloves, no more than that. If you're pregnant, taking blood thinners, or dealing with gallbladder issues, always check with your doctor first. Even natural remedies need to be used wisely. So here's the final question. Will you keep ignoring this simple kitchen remedy just because it feels too simple? Or are you willing to explore where science and tradition meet and see how your body responds? If you enjoy simple, research-backed, and honest health insights, subscribe to the channel. No hype here. Only what your body can truly understand. Tap the bell icon, because the next video might just change how you look at your health.